Hey, what's up? I'm Tyler.
I'm Trevor.
And we are in Capra. This is our van. It does not have a name.
No name. It doesn't need a name, honestly.
I've been asking him about a name, but he doesn't want to name it.
We don't need one.
We're on tour with Zayo, and Your Spirit Dies right now.
You can check out, we're playing 4 new songs on this run that are all going to be on our upcoming record. Comes out October 6th.
October 6th? That's like next week-ish.
And I nailed that.
A little bit farther than next week, but
I nailed that date.
Yeah, you did.
Sick.
October 6th. Errors, drops, all over everywhere.
Yeah. So you come inside the van. It's pretty small. We're 5 people in a very tiny van.
Dirty as you can see.
It's disgusting. We have energy drinks, the JBL with the missing grill, so that you really get the tunes and the bass flowing.
Yeah.
We have a toolbox down here in case anything were to go wrong, which...
This reminds me, we have to bomb this.
We have to bomb it tonight because it smells terrible.
Yep.
We do have hotspot on our phones, so sometimes, you know, YouTube videos, or if you hit a bump, you know, it just comes out sometimes. Either or on that one.
Sunglasses that I've left here from tours.
This is where we hang them.
These are the ones though. These are the driving. These are the Vipers.
And they go with your hair.
Yeah.
The aggressive glasses.
This is how we drive. Yeah. This is how we know who's driving.
That's it. So we try to swap every 2 to 3 hours, but it is technically my van, and I'm a little bit of a control freak, so I drive most of the time. Yeah. And then Tyler's always
Except
working.
Nights. Yeah, I'm working during the day on all the emails and socials and plannings, and I'm basically the tour manager as well. So
he's always co-captain.
And then at night, you know, I don't party, so I'll drive. We'll do half the distance to the next venue, grab a hotel, or.
And I party.
Yeah.
So
I'm the nocturnal one.
A lot of the times, if I'm driving, it's gonna be mostly like easy listening stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of country stuff. A lot of like synthwave stuff. We do listen to a lot of podcasts. Shout out, we're in Chicago. Bo from Harm's Way. We listen to a ton of hardcore.
We do.
Almost every day, at least an episode.
That's our podcast of choice.
Yeah. But a ton of stuff, a lot of like murder mystery stuff sometimes. No audiobooks though. It's a little too boring with audiobooks.
I can't keep up, we'd never finish.
Yeah.
And when I'm driving, I have a designated hardcore playlist of like all new artists and stuff, and then I also have like my chill playlist. I listen to a lot of like Tidal Fire Radio, but sure. I do a lot of like Beach House and Brutus and things like that. So I like to listen to very chill music.
Yeah.
So and another thing that when I'm not working and stuff, I have a custom-made Capra tech deck. So up here, I'm on the dash, and I'm just doing, you know, flips and stuff, just trying to party.
But then we'll move to the back, where we have Crow, Jeremy, and Zach sit every day, and it's pretty situational. They have it worked out pretty perfectly. Yeah. But this is the bench seat. It's the only bench seat we have because it's a little van. So this is where Crow, Jeremy, and Zach sit every day.
The clubhouse,
and it is pretty situated. So it is like a clubhouse.
Comes with the noise.
Comes with a noise free of charge. You have, this is technically a lay down. It's just baggage. We'll go ahead and shut that back so nothing falls, because that's gonna...
It's an extra seat.
It's an extra seat, if you will. Jeremy is here, sitting in his seat, which is technically the middle.
This right here is where the magic happens. These are my things.
Most important part, though, shout out.
Charger corner, and I always get the window seat for what I don't make the rules, it just happens that way.
So the headliner is special because it's torn almost all the way to the back, which is super tight. So, like Torn, the song.
Yeah.
This just comes from, I drive other homies bands, shout out Golgothan, also from Lafayette, Louisiana. His hi-hat stand ruined my headliner, and so it's just over time, this has happened. We just rock it. It's a little dusty sometimes, but
it adds character.
And I got so hungry, and I had to have a little snacky.
Crow eats some of it, yeah, for sure.
That's why this is where this. I can't account for the rest of the van, but this corner right here.
Yeah, and anxiety. You just start picking at it sometimes, so it goes
it's
real.
Like the bottom of a chair.
Yeah, it goes really quick.
You just start pulling it off.
So we fit 3 people normally. This is built up for the right butt cheek, for the third person sitting door. Normally it's a little bit more built up for support, like this. It's not very comfortable, but we make it work. Yeah, everybody has their own thing. She plays video games on her phone.
I do.
And
I've
sleeps.
got games on my phone, but I also have a talent that I like to call time traveling. So I close my eyes, open my eyes, and I'm in
a Love's parking lot.
In a Love's parking lot 2 hours later, which is
shout out
cool.
Love's.
Shadow Loves. It's not easy to sleep because what I gotta do is like, I got this pillow that I wedge in this corner, and then it's like the whole time my head is like bumping on the window, so it's kind of hard to, you know, relax or whatever, but we make it work and we make it happen. And other than that, Dead by Daylight is mobile now, so you can play it on your phone.
Most of the time, just surfing the interwebs, watching reels, checking out new music, reading articles on sports.
So first I want to start with the added backup camera, for sure. Comes with a pop-out radio that's in the front.
Need it.
We want to shout out Godsmack, for sure.
Threw that up
That's
there.
always and forever. And then this is just like our little local section, Power Bottom, Camps, Natural Bushes. Maybra comes from Pear Shakes, like a local spot. But then we get into it, this is where we keep all the gear, which is normally far more insane than how this looks now. But everything goes in here. 412,
Tetris.
215, all the drums, all the merch. Everything is packed in here, top to bottom, from the back of that bench seat to the door. And it is like jam tight.
Now it's just deads and suitcases and our table, and we have this shout out to Dan from Zayo. He designed we played in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Shout out Matt.
And shout out Matt too for booking it. And Dan did the artwork and the design for the entire poster.
So it is all very like intricately packed, and again, control freak. That's why I always drive. I'm always the one packing it. It is very tedious. No one likes to listen, but we usually get it done pretty quickly because again, it's not that much stuff, not that many people. So we just kind of throw it in here. It's specific but easy. So,
But not fun.
yeah, it's never fun.
It's somehow different every time.
And it alters a little bit.
Which is interesting.
Last night it ended up a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on how long the runs are and how much merch we're bringing.
Yeah.
That kind of varies. So sometimes it's a 2-week run, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's just a weekender. So sometimes we don't have to bring gear because we're backlining wherever we're going. So those are the best.
If we do no gear, then we get a second bench seat, and we are living in paradise.
It's a different.
It is. It's a different life.
That's a different life.
I'm a different
completely.
person on those shows. It's incredible. But for the most part, we have to bring our own stuff. So it's like the two up front, and then the clubhouse, as we called it earlier, right there in the back.
Thanks for hanging out in our clubhouse van. We do have a new album. Air is dropping October 6th on Metal Blade Records and Blacklight Media. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you stream music.
It's on there.
That's what I got.